Well, we'll be saying goodbye to the 1980s in just 2 days, and in our final CBS Evening News look at this decade, Bob Schieffer reminds us of days that shook the world.
Remembering the 80s gives us a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to look back at a century as it enters its last decade. Historically, Century's End has brought with it dramatic change, but it's hard to imagine that the 90s could provide anything equaling the world shakeup we saw during the 1980s. To help us look back again tonight, we're calling on the students of Fiorello H. LaGuardia High School here in New York. The words and music for our reflections were composed especially for us by Graham Nash and Craig Durkee.
We can make a better world that's free. We can make a better world that's fair. We can make a better world for every boy and girl. The world has everything, everybody can share. There was silence in the streets too long. Let us join our voice with theirs, one song. There's a spirit in their eyes that no one can deny. Raise your voices, freedom's coming on strong.
So help me God.
Raise your voices, freedom's coming on strong.
I want a kinder and gentler nation.
They have forfeited their jobs and will be terminated.
The Vietnam Veterans Memorial is now dedicated.
The area around Chernobyl is still too dangerously radioactive to enter.
The use of the vital sea lanes of the Persian Gulf will not be dictated by the Iranians.
I hope that the people of Panama will put this dark chapter of dictatorship behind them and move forward together as citizens of a democratic Panama.
Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall.
The struggle for democracy will not stop until we get what we want to get.
What do you want to get?
Democracy and liberty, of course.
Now, there are thousands of them. They've got rifles on their shoulders. There are students running behind them, throwing rocks.
There was silence in the streets for too long. Let us join our voice with theirs in one song. 'Cause there's a spirit in their eyes that no one can freedom's coming on strong. Raise your voices, freedom's coming on strong. Raise your voices, freedom's coming on strong.
And that's part of our world tonight. Dan Rather.
The motive in a double murder-suicide, and how will the children involved in this tragedy deal with it?